Ito ang isa sa pinaka-iconic dunk ni Michael Jordan sa NBA, kung saan tumalon siya mula sa free throw line para itak ang bola.
Michael taking off, the patented tongue comes out just in front of that line. Look at this, the double clutch, the reach out, and just...
Welcome sa Joart TV. Ito ang ilan sa mga pinaka-best moves ng the greatest player of all time sa mundo ng basketball na si Michael Jordan noong time na naglalaro pa siya sa NBA. Kaya umpisa na natin.
It gets my happiest was when I first got to Chicago and I found out I could play on this level, and I started to feel the enthusiasm coming within the city, and then go out and showcase your talent in front of starving fans who were looking for some type of change, and that to me was very gratifying. Along with the birth of my kids, I can never overlook that. I haven't had any disappointments. I mean, sports is a tool that teaches, and it teaches you bad things. It can also teach you good things. It's how you perceive those things. I've looked at every experience that I've had, negative and positive, and taken that as a positive. If I wouldn't change anything because I think it would alter some of the other things that happened. So when I look back, I can't say that I've had any bad things happen. Sure, I mean, you don't want bad things to happen, but you deal with bad things. You can't have good or without bad. We learn as we move forward, and we learn from the past, and we try to project the future. I mean, where are we going to be in 20, 21 years? I don't know, which is the beauty of creativity. But we're going to keep striving, trying to get things better and better. That comes from learning over the past 20 years and 21 years, and we're going to keep trying to turn that around and make it happen for the next 20 years.
Michael Jordan at his best. There's very few people on this planet that can do this.
He's just simply amazing.
Puts it on the floor, stripped by Jordan. Loose ball to
I think going to the University of North Carolina, I learned the fundamentals of the game, the mind and the thought process that comes along with the game. And once I got on this level, I put two and two together, and I bothered with the play. I don't want to look so far in the future that I'm pressed to live out a certain schedule. My life has always been, and my motto has always been to live it day by day, and not try to think so far in advance that you kind of forget about the present. I want to live for the present at this particular time. For years, you find yourself doing things for them, trying to appease them. When you're out in the public, they come up, they want to meet, greet, say hello, sign autographs. But I want them to understand this is my time. This is not your time. This is my time now. Do you study pro basketball history? Sure. I think that's the way you learn about dealing with all different types of players. Dealing with the game and expanding of the game. You brought a different attitude, a different expansion to the game. Magic, Larry.
The Bulls are up. Oh, baby. He left jock scraps all over the hardwood down here.
Oh, but how he read that play to steal the pass, Brent, and then pump fake the ball as only Michael Jordan can do.
Disciplined defense forced the fade.
I'm getting better. I'm getting at my peak. I'm getting at my limit. Physically, I think I am. Mentally, it's a lot of empty space that I don't know about, but I keep forcing myself to learn about the game. I am getting to the point where I'm maxing out my education about the game of basketball. And when you get to that point, it's a necessity to pass it. I was gifted, I was talented, I knew how to play the game. I didn't know how to play the game on the professional level. I hadn't learned that. And it took some years of learning, watching Magic Johnson, watching Larry Bird, to see how they can play impact games when they're not scoring. They score 4 points, they still make the big plays down the stretch. These are things that you learn in the process of maturing in this league, and as I watched, I began to adapt, and I became more complete. I wasn't one-dimensional. The one thing I never wanted to be was one-dimensional. Everyone saw me as just a scorer, one-on-one player, but I knew I was better than that. I came from a great program at North Carolina, teach you how to do more than just one thing. So I spent the rest of my career trying to evolve as a player, and when our team got to a point where we can contend, I had to assume the leadership role. I had to, other guys had to step forward. And then when we got to that point, we were winning. All the bases and all the foundations been built. Now it's just about can you mentally get yourself back each time to challenge yourself more so than the opponent, but yourself to be that hungry each and every time you stepped on the court. That took some evolving over the course of my career. And when I got to that point,
Whose game is it? It's Michael Jordan's game.
Consistently game in and game out, but against the Bulls he does. Here's Jordan, he blows by Pearson, jammed it down.
Michael, get it pulled with a fresh shot clock. MJ. Oh, he did it! Michael shakes the finger.
Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan.
never really experienced when Chicago Stadium was only 6,500 people watching the game. That builds camaraderie between friends and players and coaches and stuff like that. That to rebuild or to start over or to have that with someone else, you basically have to go through the same processes. You can't skip steps to earn that type of respect. You got to go through all the disappointments that a relationship must go through.
And the city of Chicago has earned it. For years we've been wait till next year, wait till next year. Now we're 5 out of 7 years champions. That means a lot.
Mga tol, nakafollow na ba sa inyo yung mga kaibigan nyo, kamag-anak nyo, o sino ang malapit sa inyo? Gusto nyo bang malaman? Huwag na natin patagalin, pindutin ang Facebook app,